Welcome back to Instables. And it looks like Wish had a crazy sell-off today after they did have bad earnings, but however, we did have a nice bounce back from around $6.95. I'm going to go over exactly what has to happen for this one to continue to break out, and if we're going to possibly recover, as again, Wish has high expectations from a lot of investors, and also where you guys can find these breakout alerts so you guys do not miss on them again. Again, we did have a nice breakout since we did mention the bounce this morning. I'm going to show you guys exactly what happened and how that bounce did happen, what exactly gave us that confirmation on that bounce. And all I ask in return is you guys smash that like button and hit subscribe if you guys want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that we mentioned throughout the week. So let's jump into this one. So I'm going to go over Wish with you guys here on the 1 minute chart and exactly what has to happen for us to have a reversal and possibly a continuation back to the price that we did have previously before our major spike down. Again, we did have bad earnings and we did have a major sell-off. We did have a nice bounce play today, and before we get started, I want to mention that we did alert this one in the Instables room on that news they had, again, on bad earnings, and we did mention that we were going to be looking for a bounce play, and we did have that bounce play since $6.95, breaking up to around $7.70, as you guys can see here. So again, if you guys want to see all of our penny stock breakout alerts stuff today, go to instables.com in the description below, and you guys will never miss a penny stock breakout alert today again. And we also did mention SESN on the FDA news that was not approved, jumping all the way down to around 83 cents, and then we did have a halt at that point, jumping up to around 84 cents, and we had another halt, and then we jumped up to around $1.10. We jumped to around $2.10 finally, up about 100% on that breakout from that halt, all the way down from around 83 cents. We also did mention GRNV on a 100% breakout from $11, jumping up to around $23. Again, we don't have 100% breakouts every single day, but we definitely do have breakouts all throughout the day. If you guys want to see all of our penny stock breakout alerts throughout the day, you guys know what to do. Go in the description below. You guys will never miss a penny stock breakout alert today again. So you guys can see here on Wish, we had that huge sell-off throughout the day, and I wanted to go over the 1 minute with you guys so you guys can see exactly what has to happen for us to have bounce plays and when stocks are cooling off as well, so you guys can see what bullish divergence look like. As you guys can see, the price action is going down here, showing us that we have a downtrend here on the price action. As you guys can see, we had a downtrend barely at this point, dropping below these prices, but as you guys can see here on the RSI, we actually had bullish divergence here. We were oversold, and we also did have these two peaks showing us the opposite, showing us an upward trend, while as you guys can see here on the RSI, again, this is the relative strength index, showing us the relativity of the stock and showing us that we are relatively going to return here on a possible reversal. As you guys can see, we were oversold. We had, again, that downtrend here on the price action, while on the RSI, we had those two peaks under the 30 RSI, showing us that we were oversold and showing us an uptrend, showing us the opposite as we were seeing here on the price action, showing us that we were going to have a bounce play, and that's exactly why I did alert this one this morning. And as you guys can see, we did have a nice bounce play. We jumped all the way up to around $7.80. We did mention $7.70 and how we were looking for volume after that point. As you guys can see, we are consolidating here around $7.50. So what exactly might happen going to next week is the question. Now, are we going to possibly reverse into these prices that we saw previously? And in my opinion, again, Wish, I am very bullish on. I did jump into this one this morning, and we did have a nice 10% breakout since that reversal. But as you guys can see here on the 4 hour, you guys can see we are dropping below prices that we have not seen previously in this stock. So in my opinion, we need to make sure we can bounce above this price point that we saw previously and hold over $7.70, hold over $7.80. As you guys can see, we did break up to that point. We got rejected around that area. As you guys can see, we had a previous bounce at that point. So going to next week, that's exactly what we are going to be looking out for, is to see if we can hold over that $7.70 mark, $7.80 mark around this area that we did have that bounce play. And so that's exactly what we are going to be looking out for on this possible reversal. If we do stay below that $7.70 mark, in my opinion, then we are looking more bearish than bullish. But however, Wish did have a nice bounce play today, and we may have a reversal. But however, you guys can see back on the 1 minute chart, you guys can see the 20-day moving average has been consolidating back and forth above and below the 50-day moving average, looking to see if we can increase in volume going to next week. And as you guys can see, towards the end of the day, we got some volume that came in, but we did not get a lot of buy volume. We're looking to see if we can get a large buy volume spike. In my opinion, I would be setting my volume alert if I was going to be day trading this one or looking for a possible scalp on this one. I would be setting my alert right above this volume point that we saw previously here when it did spike up to around $7.67 this morning. And if we can break above this volume point, in my opinion, then we could have a reversal and possibly stay over the $7.80 mark. So again, to set that alert, you come up to the volume here, you click these three dotted lines, and then you click add alert. You put that alert right above that volume point, so that way if it does break above it, then we will be alerted for any momentum here on Wish. And again, at any point in time, let's say Wish were to drop down below these prices, drop down all the way to around $2, let's say, then we did get that volume spike, then we will get that confirmation on a possible reversal at any point in time within the stock. So again, I will be setting my alert here, so that way if it does break out at any point in time, then we will have an alert for that momentum. And as you guys can see here on the MACD, we are looking at buy pressure and sell pressure here. And as you guys can see, we are consolidating with the EMA lines, crossing back and forth. We are not getting much volatility here on Wish at this point. So in my opinion, if you guys want to set an alert for a possible reversal. We could set that alert here back on the volume point, but we also could set that alert here on the MACD to show us more buy pressure confirmation to possibly get that reversal. So again, we could be setting an alert here. You go over to the plus sign here, so that way you can add alert, and you put it right above that buy pressure point. So that way, if we do get momentum, then we will be alerted as soon as that does happen. But again, if you guys don't want to set all of these alerts and you guys don't want to really think about all these stocks and what's breaking out throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below. You guys will never miss a penny stock breakout alert again. And again, we also do mention mid-cap stocks. We mentioned GRNV on, again, that 100% breakout that we held all throughout the day. And again, with that said, if you guys want to see all our penny stock breakout alerts throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below. You guys will never miss a penny stock or a mid-cap breakout throughout the day again. And again, most mid-cap stocks, only if they're very volatile, we'll mention them in the Instables room. And again, everybody that has been supporting the channel and everybody that has been in the comment section, I appreciate every one of you guys as always. Much love to you guys. And if you guys do like this video, it does help other people find it, and it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.